My project is I'm making a three-dimensional map of Putney. I am taking this printed map. I made sure to include a scale at the bottom so that I could then calculate how much I'd have to size up my measurements on the small map to match the size of the map that I want to create. The final product is going to be a 30-inch by 30-inch map made out of plaster.
Felix's project is really interesting because here's a kid who had this idea, knew that there was something that existed, learned about GIS, Geographic Information Systems, where you can layer a whole bunch of visual data over top of each other so that you can kind of start to see correlations, like maybe between bedrock and soil. He was interested in learning more about that, and his idea is to kind of take that still very two-dimensional information and turn it into this three-dimensional model. He's been doing all this other research about watersheds and hydrology and soil types. And so he'll be able to take that research and kind of add it to this three-dimensional model.
I've always been very drawn to maps. It's how I kind of connect like different places which I have memories from. Like it kind of helps me understand where I am, and it helps me tie the world as one. I just kind of want everyone to be able to kind of understand like where they live and like their location in kind of like a different way.
It's a perfect project week because of the fact that he learned about GIS generally, did a ton of computer work, borrowed some of the surveying tools from the school, and so he learned how to use trigonometry and actually understand how topo lines are created on a two-dimensional map. He'll almost be able to create this like hands-on three-dimensional model with the same types of layers as the GIS map would have.
I think Project Week is just an amazing way to kind of A, understand what you're interested in, like B, have that complete independence, which forces you to understand what you're doing and forces you to also kind of think how it would actually be to do a long, big project. That was one of the biggest things I loved about Putney, was the ability to take ownership of your education.